Hello everybody. Today is Monday, and you guys know what day that is. Actually, today is Sunday for me, and it's just about, I don't know what time it is. It's probably about 1 o'clock. So I gave everybody till noon to get their answers in for the quiz. And seems like I got a big response. So we'll get after that in just a second. And I'm also going to show you a life hack for working in your shop by yourself and how to take your hood off using a pool noodle. So see you in just a second. Stay tuned. And we're back again. Unfortunate series of events. You may notice that the hood is off the car. Yep, hood's off the car. So what had happened was, I had the Space Noodle back there. I took the bolts off. I picked it up by myself and said on there. It was really easy. Super easy to do. That's the hack. I had filmed all this, but my mic, apparently I didn't have this on. I had gone in the house and my wife wanted me to shave her head because she has like an undercut that's all shaved. So I shaved it, but I had taken off my shirt and my mic and shut everything down, so I didn't get any hair all over everything. And I forgot to turn it back on. So my fault. That's happening. Oh, maybe you guys have never seen this before. This is Ness Super B that Ron Trock built this billet housing for racing to run this float bowl so to have more fuel capacity for drag racing. That was before the Super E and all that fun stuff. I think he said there's like 4 of these on the planet. He has one, I have one, my buddy Jesse has one, and I don't know where the other one is, but he said this was his early version of the one that he made. And he did all at a manual mill, and that he was really high when he made this one. I think his and mine are the same, and Jesse's is smoother, I think. But drugs are good. I mean, drugs are bad, okay? Anyway, oh, look what I got in the mail today. This came to the manager of the shipping department, B&C Performance LLC. This is a, if you need boxes and shipping supplies. That's nice of them. Thank you. Oh, lava lamp. What in the world? I forgot. See, I'm totally out of it. I got some stuff cleaned up. All this stuff's ready. Why is the hood off the car? Well, I am going to, when I drive it and start it for the first time running around, I want the hood off so I can see if there's fuel leaks or anything else. Okay. Without further ado, class is in session. How do you guys think you did on your quiz? I think most of you got A's. And I'll start at the top. So no particular order, just start at the top. For car quiz today, the question was, what is a Tri-5? And it could be a year range, it could be models, it could be as detailed as you wanted. I needed an answer, and I needed a yes or no if you wanted me to show it or not. So here's what we got. James from Empty Pockets Garage. Chevrolet from 1955 through 57, and iconic cars of a generation and beyond. James, you're absolutely correct. I agree. Gold star. Ironhead Garage, he said, you know what, James, you didn't tell me yes. I used it anyway. Iron Horse Garage. So I guess if you didn't tell me yes, I'm still going to do it. Well, first of all, awesome stuff. Thank you, buddy. Tri-5s are commonly referred to as a Tri-5 is obviously 55 through 57 Chevy cars in Bel Air and 210 style. You forgot the 150. Huh? But I've also heard Ford guys refer to their 55 through 57 Ford cars like the Fairlane style as Tri-5s as well. Feel free to read this, sir, and keep up the good work. I will, buddy. I will. Thanks. And I appreciate you tuning in, and I'm going to agree to disagree with the Ford guys. I mean, no disrespect. The Fairlanes are cool, but they're not Tri-5 Chevys. Technically, they're Tri-5 Fords, but they're not Tri-5 GM. I mean, I like them. They're cool. But anyway, Left for Dead Garage. My buddy HG got me this t-shirt. 4-speed guy in a 6-speed world. He says, I was thinking, I don't remember sending anything else, but sometimes I don't even know what day it is, so anything is possible. I am in the same boat. What's a Tri-5? The car I'm missing from my driveway. I'm sorry, but that answer is absolutely correct. You are missing one. You didn't give me any details, so you have like a. I'll give you half credit, buddy. Empty Pockets James says that he's bummed I didn't get the package I sent you. Okay. Here's what happened. James, you sent me the package. So I gave James my address. He wanted to send me something, which was really cool. I gave him my actual address. He went down to his local post office and they put in the address that they found for me off of some interconnected postal service website or something. And they went with that address instead. And it was an address I had maybe 6 years ago here, which is a mailbox facility that has like post office boxes and you can receive FedEx and UPS packages. Because there's some places on this island where there's not a local post office and they don't deliver packages up certain streets to actual mailboxes. You have to have an actual post office box or a mailbox somewhere else, remote. And because the postal service won't drive up some of these roads. So we had one for that reason. So that's what happened, buddy. I got a hold of them. I know the guys down there, and if they'd recognized the label on the package being to me, they would have just called me and told me. So they're looking for it. It could be on a container ship on its way out here. Who knows? But I know that the tracking number said that he got it. So I don't know what's happening. He's looking for it. Actually, email me the tracking number, and I'll see if I can pass it on to them. My buddy Tim says, 55, 6, and 7s. Chevys of the Jaws and Dan builds. Of course, Dan is sort of swaying away from the moment. Although he did say his buddy Mike was delivering something. That's true. He's referring to Dan. I know you know who you are, Dan. Dan at D&D Speed Shop. And we pretend like we don't like each other, or I pretend like he annoys me. But the reality is, and I pick on him a lot because he's kind of like a little brother. But the reality is, I'm really proud of him, and he does a really good job. And I'm stoked that he finally cut the wheel wells on this 55. Finally. Like, how long have I bothered you about that? It looked terrible the way it was. Anyway, and my opinion matters. It should be the only opinion. Jake from State Farm. Anyway, take care, Brandon. Aloha. Aloha to you too, Tim. James from Empty Pockets Garage said, Poor 15 is some wicked stuff. He's right, because I got it all over my feet the other day. Brian Kinner says, Try 5 Chevys, or Try 5 refers to 55, 56, or 57 Chevy. You can read my answer. You do like the quiz thing, and look forward to the next video. Aloha, my friend. Be safe and stay well. You too, buddy. I appreciate it. And aloha to you. Aloha to all of you guys, except for Dan. Try 5, Kevin L. Thanks, buddy. Try 5 Chevys is 1955 through 57 Bel Air. It's definitely something missing from my driveway, too. Be safe and enjoy your weekend. Buddy, I hope you get one of those, because I hope that the one you get isn't as bad as this one was. You guys need something that, unless you have a lot of time on your hands and, some good friends that have a bunch of extra parts, putting a car like this back together is, in the condition this thing was in, would be, man, I don't know how Dan does it in 3 or 4 hours. Start to finish. It's taken me over a year to just get this thing running again, or even completed. But you guys need some. Carolina Custom Classics. Cody, you guys know who he is? Man, he's got some really cool stuff. He's bringing these old cars back to life, and I'm real proud of him. Try 5, the best car ever designed. I agree. Came in many different shapes and sizes. Years made 55 to 57. Make Chevrolet. My favorite car of all time is a 57. I agree. I totally agree. 57 is my favorite of the Try 5s. I like them all, but if I have to choose, it's going to be a 5.7. And it's going to have, I love hardtops. I really like your hardtop. Thanks, buddy. Roy Marco's Garage, RMG. Another great video. Thanks, Roy. Try 5 is what I have in my driveway, ? It's not mine, but it's still in my driveway. That's true, but you also have a Try 5-year Pontiac. And, let's be honest. Those of us that are Try 5 nuts, is it like a Star Chief or like what's that one they had? The wagon? Was that the Star Chief? Like the 55 through 57 Chevy Nomad Pontiac hat Safari. Oh man, is that not one of the coolest looking design cars with all the chrome on it? I have a soft spot, and I will gladly call those Tri-5s as well. You got Tri-5 Chevy and you got Tri-5 Pontiac. Ooh, oh baby. Half-ass garage. Oh, he's referring to the stickers that he sent me. He's amazed that they got my stickers before some people three states away did. And it's just because, don't you know that the post office just knows how special I am? Don Crosley, my buddy Don, has that 36 or 7, the Chevy, the Ford truck that I did the pipes on, and he helped me do my brakes. Don, he says if you've tried 3 and 4, you should try 5. That is not correct, but that's probably one of my favorite answers. And Chris from Ironhead Garage says, answer, 3 different motors, turbo, fire, 265, blue flame, and the other blue flame. And 3 different transmissions, new full frame, glide ride front suspension, that's right, the anti-dive, Quadra Pros ride, motoramic, power, you gotta love all that stuff. And you're right, Chris, you do, because that was what it said in the brochures. And 55, 56, and 57s were the best Chevy made, which makes them Tri-5s. Hope you passed. You did, buddy, you totally passed. And I know you're biased to 55. And so that are all the answers. You guys got all A's, and you're all winners in my book. So that is your car quiz for today answer session. The question for next week, and you have all week to figure this out, kids. It's actually 2-parter. I want to know if there's 3 questions to this specific subject. We're talking about a 327 cubic inch small block Chevrolet V8. I want to know what year it came out, what year they stopped producing it, what year the large journal was, and what the large journal actually means, and were there any 4-bolt main 327s actually produced in the factory? That's what I want to know, because that can be a subject of controversy. So let's see what you guys got. Oh, and another thing, Chris from Ironhead Garage, I'm going to put this out there. Everybody, including you, Chris, but everybody, he has his gasser he's building his 55. He got some big 10-inch slots for it. He needs the skinny 4-inch, like Americans, US mags or whatever. He needs those slot mags. They're like 15 by 4 or 4.5 or whatever they are. Somebody's got to have a pair. Somebody. I've been hunting for him. He's hunting for him. I want to get you guys hunting for them too, because, I mean, who doesn't want to have their Tri-5 or their hot rod or whatever they're building held up by the wheels? I mean, I'm in a similar boat, but I can borrow other wheels around. But I mean, when you just got to have that wheel and you're missing that last piece, it's like, sleepless nights. Anyway, I want you guys to help me out if you can. I know some folks got them and they won't let them go, which I totally don't blame you, because you got other projects to put them on. But if you got a set laying around, or you know somebody that might have a set laying around, let me know so I can let Chris know, or let Chris know himself, and so he can pick them up, because I want to see him get that car finished. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else for car quiz? No, that's it. Car quiz today. I love you, kids. See you later. Aloha. Gosh, you guys are super cute.